Hi there and welcome to Bustthenet. Yes, these are the Stalybridge Diaries. Our journey is nearly over. A journey that started as a newly promoted side from the Van Rama National South. We finally have reached our destination, the mountain called the Premier League. We need to climb that mountain now, get past 19 other sides, and try and reach the peak of this mountain where four teams already are battling. These are the six big guns of this league, and we're gonna have a really tough time. Here we go. First up, let's take a look at what's gonna happen this season. Premier League, yes, we are there. We're finally here. Season preview. We have City, favorites, Manchester United, Liverpool, Spurs, Chelsea, Arsenal. Will this ever change? I don't think so. The big six continue to dominate. West Ham, made Europe. You can see Wolves here. Everton, not bad. Top 10. Bournemouth, 45 to 1. Leicester City, 50 to 1. Middlesbrough, 100 to 1. Brighton, Burnley. I recall a journey with Burnley once. We have done a deed on Burnley before. It was the League Cup. Newcastle, 200 to 50 to 1. Millwall, 300 to 1. Southampton, Stoke, and Stalybridge are the newly promoted sides from the Championship. And there we go, Huddersfield. And wow, we aren't that bad. We're not 1,000 to 1. That's a relief. I don't know what kind of a difference that's going to make, but well, first, let's set the stage. Now, we got promoted, and on the last show, I spoke about how I needed to prepare this side. So I said we need to go out because I did a review of the team, and basically the 11 players that we have, they're not good enough. We have to change nearly everyone. Okay, so there are some players I don't want to change. Like Cameron Yates was the player of the year last season. Matty Foles was one of the players of the season last season. So Cameron Yates, Matty Foles were even in the team of the season for the league. Um, so it's gonna be really hard for me to go and say thanks for all the service, guys. You're out of here. No, so we have kept some players, but it's been a real reshuffle in this club. First up, the under 18s. We only have a few of them here. So I don't know how I'm going to put them in under 18. I hope the Grays decide to play. Other than that, we don't have a lot of players here. In fact, the staff in the under 18s, we only have one manager of the under 18s. It's not ideal, but I'm not going to invest in this. The board don't want to invest in youth teams at the moment because financially we're not in good shape because the board has decided to go and build a stadium. They have to build a stadium. In the meantime, we are renting another stadium. We are currently playing out of the John Smith Stadium at Huddersfield. So we're paying them. It's not that bad. 83.62K per year. I've had a game where I ended up paying rent of $1 million a year. So this is doable. 24,000 seater stadium. It's not very big. It's got undersoil heating because our current stadium is jack shit. So Bowerful is being I don't know what they're gonna name the new stadium so far. No news has come yet. So we have done pretty well. We managed successive promotions. The under 23s, well, we have got if you watch the last show, I went and highlighted all the players who are going to be released, right? So I got Ben McLean. Actually, this guy's note is going. I'm going to have to remove his note. If I can find his note, I have to remove his note. How the hell do I find his note? I know there is a whatchamacallit, a shortcut. I know you guys told me about it before on Twitch. For me, I keep forgetting. How the hell do I delete this note? I can't even delete this note. What the hell's wrong with me? Cancel. No, I can't. I can't delete this note. So this note is permanently on his record now. Don't ask me. I don't know all these note shit. I keep notes, but I've forgotten how to delete them and all that stuff. So Odysseus Spirides, we want to get rid of him. Transfer status. Some clubs are interested, so that's good news. There are some, but he doesn't want to go. He's absolutely the Jack Evans. We now got a slight problem in the club. We got two Jack Evans, but this guy, he's not going to be staying. We also asking him to leave. Bayliss is one of the players. Last season was playing quite a lot of games, but his averages were really low. He's never been able to do any better than 6.72, 6.7s in any of the games he's played. So his stay in the club is going to be shortened. He's gonna be gone. So the way I went through my team was really simple. I know what I need in my players. I need them to have decent pass completion numbers. And if their match ratings are 6.7 after we get promoted, they're shit. It should be higher. They should be the sevens or eights. So when I went through my team, there were hardly any players who were in the sevens. There. Matty Foles was one of them. Cameron Yates was the other one, and the rest of the team was seven. We had Connor, we had like Connor Kirby and Kasumu. They were decent enough, but most of the other players have to go. So all these players are going to be going. Dennis Wells, well, I'm going to keep him. I don't know why I'm keeping him. Let's call it sentimentality. Ben Kennedy, I'm trying to flog him off because I don't see any potential for this player. So financially, we were given about 19 million for the transfer budgets. Look at us. We are so. I mean, I've perfected the art of playing out of debt. So this is playing out of debt. So we are really. Scouting budget, there's a fair bit of money in the scouting budget. We still got 3.968 million left over. We spent quite a fair bit on salaries and wages this month. Basically, at the moment, well, I'm trying to avoid having too many key players. Most of the players I try to sign, I shove them into rotation or backup, right? And this is where it's really important. When you finish the end of a season, you generally are going to have players whose contracts are expiring. If you get promoted, those players are going to come knocking on the door and say, we want our contracts extended. And you're going to be in a bind because you might think they're important enough. Now, if, in my experience, I realized you can actually just hang on. I mean, where are they going to go? Firstly, as a club, your reputation is quite low. Your manager's reputation is quite low. The player's reputation is quite low. It's very unlikely that they're going to go to a top side, right? So, and you already went to the bottom of the barrel to fish out any decent apple you could find, and these are the best that you can find. Nobody else wants to take a look at them. That's why they were the bottom of the barrel. So now, when the season comes to an end, what you want to do is you want to not extend their contracts, right? So you want to just hang on. I mean, there might be a case for one or two players, but don't ever sign more than that. You want as many players to have expiring contracts as possible. This gives you a lot of room for maneuverability. Now, there's a caveat, of course, that you have done your homework. You've gone into the market. You've seen players that might be interested. You know that there are players interested who might want to come to your club. So you got to do your homework. So we've done our homework. We went scouting for players, and we managed to bring in quite a number of players. Right. So the goal here is we are playing to a system, the 4-1-2-2-1 that we used last season, or 4-1-2-3, whatever call it. Numbers in the game. I really don't care anymore. Okay, so we've got players that we put on the unwanted list, including Ben Kennedy, Jack Evans. So I'm using the director. We actually have a director of football now. So I've actually signed a director of football. We have some money here, but these are the players that I've signed. Right, big signings. There's one major signing. Axel Twanzibi. My scouts came to me. He popped up in my scouting report, right? So Axel Twanzibi. I went like, holy cow, I know this name. And then what I like about Axel Twanzibi is he fits the style of play that I want to do, which is we're gonna keep really narrow banks. So marking opponents tightly is gonna be damn important. And players who can read the game are going to be damn important, right? More important than all of this is bringing the ball out of defense, because we are a side that doesn't want to hoof the ball. I want to have strategy A, which is bring the ball out of defense, keep possession of the ball and do something with. Strategy B, 6-second move. So the 6-second move will leverage off a target man. I don't have a target man, so I'm going to have to come up with, I need to go out there and maybe loan a player. So this player came in, I didn't hesitate. The moment I saw him, I went and offered 5 million for him. I probably overpaid for him, but Axel Twanzibi was playing for Norwich. Norwich are probably smiling, They got him for free, and I gave them 5 million for him. I wanted Axel Twanzibi. So we had 19 million, so big chunk of it went on Axel Twanzibi. Then we got Carlin Grant from Charlton as well. Now remember, I spoke last season about wanting players who can cut inside, players that can get further forward. So here I have a player with the right foot who's probably going to be playing on the left, which is a bit of a problem at the moment. I'll figure that problem out later, because there are not many players that not many strikers that I can get that are cheap. That's the other problem. Strikers are really hard, expensive for me. Okay, another big signing. Now, first was Axel Tuanzebe, then came Courtney House. Now, Courtney House was a bit of a drawn-out affair. Initially, Courtney House wanted to come in as a key player, right? And he wanted all kinds of clauses to his contracts. So this was a long transfer. It took me right until like a few days ago, and we managed to sign Courtney House. So just a week ago, we managed to pull him in. I like Courtney House because he has decent mentals. All right, he's got jumping reach. I'm not saying he's got the best. I mean, he is going to be playing very closely with Axel Tuanzebe. Now, what I like about Tuanzebe is that I probably can push him into an anchorman's position as well. So this guy gives me a lot of options. Now, after I signed these two players, Charlie Raglan and Johnny Burns, I had to choose one of them. And of all the dumbest things in the world, I decided to keep Johnny Burns. I told Charlie Raglan he can go. Wait, because why am I laughing? Because Johnny Burns gave away an own goal in the. He basically played like shit the opening few games. But that was probably down to my screw ups, right? So and then now we've got Kyle Dempsey. This player was available. Another player that I went into Charlton. I literally ripped Charlton apart. I got two players from Charlton, and just like Charlton now must be smiling because they've got money in the bank. They're in League One, and you guys should be smiling right now, right? Okay, so I got Kyle Dempsey. He was playing for Charlton as a key player. Now here, the only thing I don't like about him is got low anticipation. But I'm looking at him to fulfill the Mazzala position. Question mark: can he do it? I don't know. I've been looking for the Mazzala, and been looking and looking and looking, and I haven't really found. I found one player who's a youngster. I might still go after him. His name is Steve Boyce. Now, I might be going after this boy. Let me just. I haven't given up on him, but the problem with this kid is the problem with him is that he wants a ridiculous contract. It's really hard. So I saw his attributes, right? So his anticipation is good. He's got acceleration, he's got agility and balance. I was after these three physicals, right? So this means that he can dribble really well. He's going to be very hard to take the ball off him, right? His first touch is good. His dribbling is good, right? His finishing and his composure aren't very good. His concentration is okay. Decisions making is pretty good. Passing vision is good. The work rate was very low. This one I can probably, with more physical training, his work rate can go up. So I can get his work rate up, but it's going to take a while. Question mark was I was thinking to myself, should I not? So scout reports, inability, very one-footed, must do a better job when it comes to marking. He'll become a peripheral figure. So there was nothing here. Fairly consistent performer. So all the pros and cons were going, okay, he's not too bad. So but the thing is right now I don't know the rules of this game. I've forgotten. He was at Aldershot. He's gone to Brentford. Can a player move twice? Can he change clubs twice in one season? I can't remember if this is possible. So I have to check the rules again. If I'm not mistaken, you can't. I'm an idiot because I've forgotten. I wanted to bring him over, but he kept like it was quite tough. He kept making it difficult. He wanted to be a key player. I wanted to be a rotational player. He wanted a high wages. He wanted a high minimum release clause. Now he's gone to play for Brentford. I'm like, this is a Premiership side that wanted to play. Give him a chance. So let's see. Transfer window. Maximum of 4. Blah blah. Players may be allowed to play for. Okay. There's nothing here that says that a player transfer window. If I'm not mistaken, I thought there was a rule that said you cannot change clubs twice in one season. But I'm gonna try because I still think that this boy is worth getting. Right, so we go back. Where is Mr. Steve Boyce? So here we got Boyce, Steve. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna try again. Transfer, make an offer. 1 minute. Now there may not be enough time to complete a move for Steve Boyce. Yeah, that's true. The transfer window is coming to a close, and we're gonna go in there with 2 million. I'm gonna see whether there's a chance we can do it. Oh yeah, sorry, it is closed, so he's not coming. So it looks like, and I had to go in holiday mode right up to this day because I wanted to do this show. I knew I forgot something. Never mind, coming back to our transfer history. So That's a bit of a bummer now. So I can't sign him. So we got Kyle Dempsey in. So he's probably gonna end up being the Mazzala 13. I'll have to accept that. Ben Close, we signed him as a midfielder. Not too bad. Defensive midfielder. Okay, not too fast. Jack Evans, we signed another Jack Evans. So this guy seems a little bit more better. He's more like I'm looking for players that can play holding roles, right? So he can dictate tempo, look for pass. So he could end up playing as one of the midfielders. So I got 1, 2, 3 midfielders that were signed. Matt Preston, I feel sorry for him. He's the first guy I saw on the list. I mean, I want him because I figured to myself nobody else wants to come to my club. This is before I saw his player traits. And now I have him. I'm thinking to myself, do I really need him? So I'm like, I feel sorry for him. I don't know if he's ever going to play for us. Now, when it came to the striker department, most of them are free signings. And I'm sorry to say this, but most of them are not good enough. Arbas Krasinski, I looked at some of his attributes, I went, I'll take him. But really, honestly, I don't know what came over me when I signed this player. I paid 71,000 for him. Dan Rhodes, well, he came from Chelsea. The only reason why I signed him is he was from Chelsea. I'm hoping that because he came from Chelsea, he might be good enough. Shit. My goodness. Okay, then we got Gabriel Ogunseri. Okay, Ogunseri, I kind of like, I'm hoping that it turns out okay. He's got low bravery, which is only 2. I'm hoping that doesn't, so my strikers are lacking in they're lacking in some solid mentals, right? So then we got this guy, signed him as well as a free signing. He's got a lot of potential. I'm looking at him as an anchor man. But here his bravery is a bit low, but I'm hoping this doesn't. And I managed to get Jorginho Wijnaldum's younger brother, Giuliano Wijnaldum. Yes, the moment I saw Wijnaldum, I signed him. Seriously, I did not hesitate. I didn't even look at his attribute. You're a Wijnaldum. I'm signing you. I'm such an idiot. I do this all the time in the game, right? All the time. I see if there's a guy that's got a name if his name is Randy Cock, I'll sign him. Okay, so trust me, I will. I'm that kind of a person. So he's a stopgap. I mean, fullback is okay. Then I got one more striker, got Dean Adams. So in terms of strikers, I think this is the one that I might start a lot of games with. I might develop him. He's a left only. So training wise, some of these boys training, I asked him to develop his weaker foot because he's only a left only. I don't want that in my striker. Players like Kyle Dempsey are training them where he likes to switch ball to other playing. Then I've got this guy. I have no idea how I'm going to train him. He's inside forward. What is his use of weaker foot? I'm probably going to, with this guy, I'm probably going to start basic work on his finishing. Ben Close from Portsmouth, he's going to be playing as a defensive midfielder. He's got passing vision and he's got some decisions. So he's most likely going to play in the DLP position where we want somebody to be making a lot of passes. He's got good enough composure. So training for him, he's got deep line playmaker on support. We want him to do passing vision decisions. So here I'm looking at passing. So it's first touch passing and technique. I want him to improve. And here plays, dictates tempo, tries long range passes, plays 1-2s. Now here there is one thing to be said about whether or not he can play killer balls. I don't think that's his straight. Yeah, it's true. I mean, the thing is, if you look at his abilities, right, he's got decision making is 13, his vision is 13, his flair is not phenomenal, 27. So you need some flair for that. So we're not going to bother. I kind of agree with that. Carlin Grant from Charlton. Now he's playing on the right, so he's going to come in from the left. I need him to be able to keep the ball. So his training and development be inside forward, support, passing. So every one of them has got training there. Mark Subban brings ball out there. I don't need him to do anything else, right? So he's going to be training as a ball playing defender on support. Right? Ball playing defender. Sorry, defend. There's no support, right? Forgot about that. So his positioning is rock solid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue working on certain aspects of his game. Defensive position is good. Attacking movement. When it comes to attacking movement, not that. I'm going to work on his passing technique and first touch. Okay, so as part of this, I have to work on their training. So I've got to, okay, this guy's training is done. Matt Preston, I'm so sorry, man. don't know what I'm going to do with you. Okay, so you are most likely going to be an anchorman. I'm just going to find some simple role for you to... Yeah, you're going to be a defender, anchorman, and then I want you to work on your agility and balance, and you're going to be on double intensity. So you're 4.9. So I think I've covered most of these players except for Dan Rhodes. Training and development. Here we want you to work on becoming a wingback on support, and then I need you to improve your passing, and then you go on double intensity. So we go. For me, the most important players are the players that just came in, right? So I have to make sure that they are working on exactly the areas that I need them to work on. And then we're passing. So we've got all these. Billy Lacey is we managed to get him, right? So we signed Billy Lacey, and I'm very happy that he's going to join us. Now, here, defender on the right, I'm going to be asking him to be a wingback on support. Additional focus, he's going to work on his passing, which is the weakest area of his game. So we've got most of these players all being trained, and now I gave Gabriel Ogunseri. Now this player is a big nightmare. He's got a lot of bad attributes. So he's gonna double intensity. I think that's basically it for everyone. Yeah, we've got everything all sorted. So these are the players, and this is what I do. Now in terms of the staff, attribute full on. All our staff. That's it. They complete. We've completed all the stuff that we needed to do. I'm still spread across everything. So we've got decent coaches now for goalkeeping. We've got light, average. This area of the game for fitness, not exactly the best, but we can actually do this. So we got 3 and 3 here. Average. Here we got 3, and this I'm gonna split this. It becomes heavy. There's no difference here. What I can do is more. These two guys can come in, and I can do this. So it becomes average. So we got 3 now. So we've got 3 stars in most areas. It's an improvement. Doesn't mean that we're one of the worst anymore. So if I'm looking at the whole squad and I'm looking at a team report, Ben Close is the best. Liam Shepherd is now Liam Shepherd. The problem here is he wants a new contract. He wants to be a key player. I refuse to give him a new contract. Matty Foles is a good option. So you can see some of the players are still the same. And we've done everything we can do. So that's it. So our stuff is done. We can't sign any more players. Financially, we're in a good position. We're in debt. And we have our first match. It's going to be at home at the John Smith Stadium against Bournemouth. So I'm going to look at my training just before we begin, just to make sure that everything is okay. So this, I'm going to train attacking MD. There's a rest period here. I'm going to do team bonding here. Every week, there's going to be team bonding. I need them to... I need my players to work on as a team. Work together as a team, rather. Okay, so this is going to be... Yes, okay, we've done some of the training sessions. So now we've got this big match against Bournemouth coming up. They want to loan him. No. We're not going to look at loans at the moment. So, okay, so it's Stalybridge, Celtic versus Bournemouth. Now, Bournemouth are mid-table side. This is where I'm a bit like I know. Okay, I know what my backline is going to look like. So we got Billy Lacey. I think I might have to sign Liam Shepherd. I might have to offer him a contract. Offer new contract. He still wants key player. I'm giving you rotation. Do you want rotation or not? Walk away. You can stay on a month-to-month contract for as long as you like. Okay. What about my front lineup? I don't know. I personally am not sure who's going to be playing in what position. Right. So Grant, he cuts inside from both wings. Okay. So he might play on the right, but I actually wanted Dean Adams to play here. as a right footer, so he might come in here. Then we got Carlin Grant, he might play. We got Dixon Bonner, he's actually the anchor man I signed. I also got Jack Evans, who I signed at the last minute, who looks for them. Oh, this guy has got anticipation, and okay, we're gonna try him out. Johnny Byrne has to be on the bench. We got Gini Wijnaldum, Liam Shepherd, Krasnicki, I'm not so sure. Luca Navarro for one of you. One of you. Who wants to step out of? Who wants to not play today? Okay, Luca Navarro has to be in the team. And yeah, I know how Luca Navarro plays. So first game of the season, we're gonna give him a chance to we're gonna give others a chance. This is gonna be the first game. Alan Grant. Actually, I'm gonna use Cullen first game of this. Yes, I'm gonna use Issa, Cullen Grant. Although in my book, I want that position, the inside forward on the right, to actually be a left footer. I haven't really seen him how he plays. I haven't really seen how he played in preseason, so I have no idea whether or not he can play that in the right position. We've always been playing him on the left. Swansea to close. First game of the season, we want to overlap in transition, out of possession, high defensive line. Yep, same way we've been playing the whole of last season. No changes. Angelino Hakan brings the ball in. Dixon Bonner. What was that all about, Dixon? Yeah, what? All it takes is one game, right? Because now I know the settings are correct. It's just a matter of whether the attributes are kicking in. So if the guys, if for some reason I don't see Dixon Bonner challenging more than once or twice, then my big signing has scored an own goal. What a goal from Axel Tuanzebe. Shit. Our big signing. Oh my goodness. The very first game of the season, Axel Tuanzebe scores a brilliant volley into his own net. Dixon Bonner, Tuanzebe, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're the what? I think he's the vice captain as well. I made him vice captain. Maybe he can't handle the pressure. Balls to Dixon Bonner to close. This is Dempsey. This is the player I want to see turn into a goal scoring Mazala. Dempsey's it's cleared. It's scrambled away. We almost had a chance at an equalizer. Okay. I don't think the game is over. So Foles does brilliantly. He wins the ball. Ogun Seri to close. Close. What a bad pass from close. Matty Foles reads the danger. Finds Courtney House. Looks Ogun Seri. Dixon Bonner. Dempsey. Good football so far. Ogun Seri to Issa. Finds Matty Foles. Crosses early. Grant! Yeah, we know how this tactic can play, right? So we just needed the players. That's all we need. We got Issa driving it, so there's two chances now. Dixon Bonner, Issa. Now we'll actually see what's his name is made of, Axel Tuanzebe. Do his ratings plunge into the 5.0 territory? If it does, then we got some serious worries ahead of us. Axel Tuanzebe still 6.7. Okay. It hasn't their own goal hasn't caused him to go into a chasm of despair. Holland, Shelby, Cook, Mane. This is not Sadio Mane. I assure you, it is not Sadio Mane. It is some other Mane, because I got the real deal. I got Gini Wijnaldum's brother, and I'm not using him. Vollen, Cook. What the hell? Can he pass the ball? There goes to Angelino. He plays a brilliant ball to Vollen. This is the kind of football I want to see. You see, my side where we switch the play from left to right. And that only really happens with the I think only really happens with the player trait. Okay, so Vollen now with the ball. And he's blindsiding us. He can't score. Corner to be taken. Cleared. Lacey does well. Yates pulls out the top drawer save. Hakan with the corner. Yates gathers that ball. We weren't able to sign the keeper. That's the unfortunate thing. But I don't want. Part of me doesn't want to sign a new keeper because Camrys was a player of the year. Matty Foles was one of the fans' favorites last season. So I want to keep some of these players around. We do want the fans coming back. John Joe Shelby. If it doesn't doesn't really make a difference. Matty Foles, house. So Matty Foles. So look at Dixon Bonner, finds close Dempsey, Dixon Bonner, House, Foles, Issa. They work the ball nicely out from the back. Issa to Foles. Foles crosses. It's Dempsey. It's his first goal of the season. The goal scoring Mazzala has done it. Kyle Dempsey scores. What a goal. They work the ball so nicely from defense. Matty Foles puts it into the box. Grant doesn't get there, but Dempsey is in the box and says, "My name's Dempsey." Okay, so he scored the equalizer. We'll level with Bournemouth. It's the first half. Mr. John Joe Shelby. Now, seriously, which money are you? I really want to know. You, where are you? Money. You are a Portuguese player, so you're not related to Sadio. Unless Sadio's, I think something happened. Dixon, I'm not going to talk about it. Yeah, Ogunseri's got low bravery, and I want to see how that affects it. Oh, Ogunseri, it's 2-2. What a goal! What a through ball! We are in seventh heaven. Grant inside for comes in, and then he says, "Here, take this ball, Ogunseri." The defenders just didn't know how to defend. Oh, you just went through the defenders. What a ball from Grant as they make it 2. What a response from Stalybridge. Yes, Tuan ZB. Yeah, it does. Very much. ZB is rising to the occasion, I hope. So, all the goals today have been scored by Stalybridge Celtic. Axel Tuan ZB with a fantastic volley. Pity it went into the wrong net. And we've got our Mazzala scoring on his opening day. And we've got Ogunseri, the striker, also opening accounts. Dempsey, Ogunseri plays it out to Lacey. Lacey drives the ball. He gets a corner. Dempsey with a corner. It's Issa. It's close. It's back to Dempsey. Dempsey will far post. What a ball! How did he see Tuan Zibi over there? Oh, this is going to be... Tuan Zibi is running back. Can you see him coming back? He's getting back into position very well. Yeah, that's good work. I was looking only at Tuan Zibi. This, sometimes he can play well, I think. But I'm hoping that he plays well. This is good work. This is what we want to see. Keep the ball. Thank you, boys. Oh, the idea to release Matty Foles was brilliant. This is. I love the way we are playing. Yeah, we're carving this team up nicely. Okay, I'm a bit concerned at the moment because I don't know what's happened in the game, but our midfield possession numbers have dropped. Right, I've just seen the action zones in the last 5 minutes. Is like we're just giving the ball to this team. I'm hoping that we can hold our position. This play is now going to be very important. Dixon Bonner is on a yellow card, so I'm going to have to take him off. He's playing a 6.6. But Jack Evans are going to bring him on now. Ball goes out. Yeah, we're going to take off Dixon Bonner and play Jack Evans. 3 minutes on the clock. What can we do? 6.6, 7.0, 6.8, 6.9. Okay, these players are playing quite well. 6.9, 6.7 for Courtney House. 7.1, 6.7 still for Courtney House. Courtney House is not having the best of games. Good clearance. Ogunseri takes the ball away. You got low bravery, so you're gonna pass the ball to anyone. Shit! I knew it! Why did I predict such shit to happen? Ogunseri, you got low bravery. You pass the ball to anyone. I knew it. It's gonna happen. You bloody piece of shit. He gave the ball away. Ogunseri, you scored the opening goal, but then why the fuck did you have to give the ball away? Ogunseri, come on, don't give the ball away unnecessarily, alright? You gotta improve. You gotta be a bit bolder in your challenge. You don't have to, panic when you see somebody coming at you full steam. Oh man. Funny house. It's a Stalybridge 2, Bournemouth 2. First game of the season. Well, I'm a bit disappointed. We couldn't hold on to the win. We got a point on the board. It's a beginning. We done a lot better than teams like Liverpool, Chelsea, Burnley, Everton, Newcastle, Huddersfield, Stoke, and even Arsenal, who couldn't start with an opening day win. Liverpool lost to Leicester City 2-1. How? Whoa, that's huge. Wow, this is fantastic news for anybody who's a fan. Manchester United beat Newcastle, Brighton beat Arsenal. 3-0. Holy crap. Big scorelines here. 2-0. Wolves over Huddersfield. Man City beating Stokes. Man City going to work against Stoke. 31 shots, not only 9 on target, but still they managed to score 2 goals. Who the hell is Lee Kang-min? A Chinese South Korean player who's looking damn bloody good. Dean Adams is now looking to be the main player we're going to start with the next game. So Dean Adams is probably going to be leading the front line against Stoke. So tactically, I have to keep doing this now. I have to start like who's going to be playing in front. So we've got Dean Adams. So Dean Adams is going to come here. Then I'm going to go with Grant again. Issa. But it looks like we might have to make do with this as our striking combination. This could be close to the team that's going to start. So I got Jack Evans, Close, Dempsey, right? Coles played pretty well in that game, but I also got Gilly. I'm gonna call you Gilly Wijnaldum. On the right we got Lacey and Shepherd, and Healy's on the bench. So it's not a bad start. It's not ideal. Our beginning, our start wasn't phenomenal, but there's a lot of room for improvement. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Stalybridge Diaries. If you've forgotten, we started to climb up this mountain called Mount Premier League, and I'm hoping that the boys can do better in our next game. So can we beat Stoke? We'll have to find out on the next show. So once again, thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, please look me up on Twitter at Bustthenet or addicted2fm.com, my website. Once again, I want to thank all my patrons for the continued support of this channel. You make this kind of shows possible for the rest of the community. You guys take care. Have a good one. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.